Alright, welcome back, guys. We're going to have another game here coming to us from Western Digital and Cyber Game of the PSI Storm 2010 event. It is going to be Kowi versus Nirvana PvP on Lost Temple. This is game 2 of their best of 3. Loser of this set actually gets bowed out of the tournament. I am unstable, joined here by Toby1. Mate, we saw a 4-gate v 4-gate last game with one pylon making the difference. What do you think we're going to see this time?
Well, this time I think we're going to see a little bit more of a macro game. They're on the opposite sides of the map to each other. With the 2 and the 8, for Protoss versus Protoss, it's a very, very big way to actually run. Got to see something along the lines of, do I dare say 4-gate, coming up this one. There's got to be a very, very large army to actually try and knock down these doors of the teams. The pylons, we have seen them being very, very aggressive coming out from Nirvana. Is it going to come off? Is Kowi going to be ready for it this time as well? We saw the gates coming up around the 13 last time. It's a lot on the line for Kowi, so I don't think he'll try anything too risky.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just these guys both can vary their play so much. It's just anything we're gonna see. You can't call it, otherwise you'll just be proven wrong and make you look like an idiot every single time. Both players very strong in both micro and macro styles, but unfortunately the divided attention that Nirvana get in the first game won in that. So really, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna see. But in the meantime, we do have gateways coming out for both players. Currently, Kowi is about 7 seconds ahead in his build order, somehow. I think that'd just be from the placement, though. That will definitely be from the building placement.
Yeah, it's just a little bit closer where you had to see the little bit longer walk for Nirvana to actually throw it on the edge of the choke point. Obviously, the ramp into his base, that being the assimilators. Like, Kowi is only like maybe a second ahead on that one, even though it is now completed for both players. Running him up that Vespane just a little bit faster, but on a map of this size, it's not really going to make that much difference. Cybernetics core now throwing down for Kowi as well. Actually hasn't been cleared just yet because once again, Nirvana, long way to walk, but it's also in production.
Yeah, exactly. Both players getting the Cybernetics core out. Although Kowi is slightly edging out that build order tech. He is about 10 seconds ahead in this build order now, but really not going to be that big of an issue until the late game. What do we got? We got Nirvana beating on this pylon. A good choice by Kowi not to pull off his probe to help defend it. The Stalker will be out in time before that pylon takes any damage really at all. But a lot of Protoss players, like, they see that probe hitting on the pylon, they go, crap, I need to get something to stop it. And they actually are losing mining time. It's only one probe, and it sounds really stupid, but it does add up in the long term. And Nirvana just backing off with his probe now. In the same way, Nirvana is chasing down Kowi's probe. He does not want any proxies to come in, as we'd have a second gateway coming down for Nirvana before the second gas. Whereas, wow, we've got 2 gateways already from Kowi, so we're going to be seeing maybe the same thing.
Yeah, the second gateway is almost actually completed here from Nirvana, but having those extra 2 thrown down from Kowi, he might try and push it out. Warp gate is about to be complete. Well, actually, it's halfway through being completed, but it's been chrono boosted his ass off to try and actually get it all the way there. Interesting to actually see Cybernetics core on Kowi. It's also about the same position, but Kowi just all 1 up now. Not going to be 2 up. The Forge actually coming out, so maybe you can see a bit more of an upgrade for the ground army as well. But it just seems Nirvana is base spread out. Now we're going to see the extra two gateways behind. It's like he's going for the exact same build Kowi's going. He's just about 20 seconds behind it.
Kowi does have a Forge, though. So he's going 3 gateway into Forge expand. Probably. This is kind of risky versus a 4-gate that Nirvana's doing here. But we'll see if he can get it done. We do have our warp gate research now finished for Nirvana. He's going to be warping these in a warp case any second. If we have a look here, there is a probe being selected by Nirvana. Is he going to put a proxy pylon there? No, he's running away from the Stalker. Nice choice. There is a pylon of Nirvana's up the top here at the 12 o'clock position. So you will be able to warp in units there. We got 2 Stalkers coming around. 2 versus 4, Nirvana needs to back off. But more Stalkers being walked in.
Kowi's just hit that perfect point now. He doesn't even want a single Zealot. We're looking at mass Stalkers here, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see the blink coming off very, very soon.
It's going to be all down to the control.
What's Kowi doing? He should not have been fighting that one. He's losing almost every single Stalker. He's only got 1 left at the moment. Nirvana with 3 up and running, trying to throw down the pylon. 1 photon cannon going up high as well. Nirvana pylon on the front door. He is ready to attack. That photon cannon is actually going to be in the exact perfect position for this. But it is still, the pressure is going to be applied here to Kowi. Can he actually hold up against this?
And here we go, the pylon going closer. He's going to take the cannon's attention, but it is going to go down. There's like 5, 6, 7 stalkers versus 3 in a cannon. 3 more stalkers being whopped in by Kowi, but we're going to have more stuff. A robotics bay going down for Nirvana, so it doesn't look like he's really going to be going all in with this. He's trying to chase down this kind of stuff. As long as Kowi can stay alive here, I think he might have the advantage, especially since he's got that Twilight Council coming for Blink Stalkers.
Yeah, he really wants to keep the pressure on. And the Blink Stalkers, they are such a mobile force to move around. It's very, very hard to go up against them. I just love it how Nirvana always has a contingency plan, like the pylon up there on the north side. If he needs to, he can just basically just drop himself down to that one. And I think Kowi knows it too. Actually, is Kowi going for the destructible rocks, or is he checking? He's checking for pylons. He is seriously checking. He knows how sneaky Nirvana can be, and he is checking for them. He's just
there we go. He's found it just barely.
He was sitting on the edge, and one stalker, I think, was actually auto-attacking it. Kowi wasn't even supposed to be heading up that north side.
And the expansion goes down for Kowi. I think he feels pretty safe now. That's a good choice there to throw the expansion down. In the meantime, we do have an observer coming out for Nirvana. No robotic. There it is. The robotics bay just went down right then, as I was saying. There is none. But, so we're going to be seeing some Colossi play. Nice.
Yeah, Colossi play, but how they're going to deal with the Stalkers? The Stalkers are going to close that gap very, very fast and just try and focus fire them down. And once they go down, then they can continue to move themselves around. I am slightly concerned here at the moment for Kowi. His build order doesn't look... It's looking strong for the Stalkers, but it's all focused on one area right now with the robotics facility that can come up. You can get those immortals up. You can get yourself to the Colossus. Obviously, with the robotics bay, you know it's going to be Colossus. It's just one of those things which I think Nirvana is set up a little bit better to actually switch himself around when we get ourselves into the 10-minute mark.
Yeah, Blink Stalkers versus 3-gate, or technically 4-gate Colossi. It's pretty much an even match. It comes down to control. It's just going to come down to your unit control. Blink is now finished. Just then for Kowi, and he's getting a robotics bay as well, probably just for an observer. And as we go, Kowi going to be pushing in here. Let's see what we do. Is his Blink Stalker micro going to be worth it?
We're about to find out. The shield's gone down. They managed to claim 1 Zealot off so far, and with that 1 victory, he's now just left his Stalkers out the back there waiting for the Blink to actually recharge off. I'm not quite sure if he actually managed to see the expansion that's actually come off from him. As we jump ourselves across. Yes, he did actually see that expansion go up. He'll now see it actually completed. Going in once again. One Stalker blinking himself out there. Decides to be a lone blinker. Blinking themselves out still. The cooldown actually tag teaming them off between the 2 groups at the moment. And while the Stalker's just trying to harass on that front side, but Nirvana's force is more than strong enough to deal with that harassment.
Yeah, pretty much. And both players do have their second bases out now. The Observer coming out from the robotics facility. Colossus just did finish for Nirvana then. But really, he needs Thermal Lance to be able to deal with these Blink Stalkers.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Protoss ground upgrade as well for Kowi. He wants to get a little bit of extra damage. Finally, we see an observer come out of that robotics facility, so it's going to fly itself over. There's nothing that will actually detect that either, so he'll be fine. There's the robotics facility actually. Oh, we got units for both. You got an observer for both players at the moment. So time to actually scout out, and this is going to be the time when Kowi's going to realise exactly what he's up against.
Yeah, Kowi is taking out the destructible rocks because he wants the 3rd base. Extended thermal lances are coming out for Nirvana. He's getting a forge as well for the +1 upgrade, as Kowi is just about to finish it here. The Observer is up, so we're going to be seeing a blink up into the main base here by Kowi. That is going to really hurt Nirvana, as all his army is down on the bottom there. He does have a Stalker up. He does see it. There we go. There's the blink. Snipes one of the Stalkers. He wants to try and snipe as many pylons as he can here as the units come up the ramp. No, he's going for the cybernetic score to stop the Stalkers coming out. He's going to get it too. That is huge for Kowi. Getting away pretty much scot-free as well. Whew. Nicely done. He's like... Nirvana's not going to be able to make any Stalkers for quite a while.
And because Kowi just has that pylon sitting down at the rich mineral field expansion, with that observer still up there, he's just targeting those pylons on the front side. I think he thought he might get lucky with the warp gate. There's still another 2 pylons powering it from behind, but that is a supply, well, it's not a supply cap, but actually it is, it's 92 for 92, that we're seeing Nirvana currently stuck on. Kowi still with a full expansion running off, another gateway dropping down. He's got immortals on the front lines as well, just in case anything happens. Dark Shrine is up for him as well. Blink going up there, missing the blink on 4 of those Stalkers, so they're stuck down on the downside. He's going to take the big ones and try and send them up there. Colossus, they've got to blink themselves back out, the cooldown's off, and they do get themselves out of trouble. But Cowie just trying to harass and move the army out because the Templars have just moved into the first expansion. They're going to wipe out this entire probe line and possibly even the expansion. Is